Hello YouTube, it's me. It's me. It's your favourite Steve. How you doing? It's the wife. And I mentioned a few videos back. I'll be honest. After yesterday's video, that was a pain in the arse to film. So today I thought I'd do a more relaxing one.
An easy one. Maybe not easy, but...
Yeah, an easy one. I've only got to put the writing at the start and the end. Do you want?
Yes, mate? Yes, mate? Good night.
Actually, we're going to talk about him.
My friend looks a bit dodgy now.
Your friend is fine.
It's a mess. Anyway.
I think I mentioned a few videos back, giving an update on my little boy because a few people said they were interested, so I'll let her speak because she knows more than I do.
We've had the letter from the...
Sorry about that mess there.
I don't know what that is.
And there.
Some of that stuff that I need to say.
It's kids' clothes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
We've had the letter from the paediatrician who has put regarding he has sensory modulation difficulties, I think she called it, and global development delay. She's put in there that he's got significant sensory issues, speech and language is not, apart from basic instruction and certain words, it's very delayed, and the autistic traits, wasn't he? But he's got to have more assessment for that, being that he's only just coming up to 3 in a few months' time. He had physio on Tuesday, and she said he's got poor balance really, and he's got to have specialist physio, a few sessions next month. And she said a lot of his input is going to be from occupational therapy. As it stands, he's been referred to occupational therapy, speech and language therapy, a special needs early years teacher, and to audiology for a hearing test just to check he's got no deafness or anything like that. And yeah, continuing physio, and then he's going to see, the consultant says she's going to see him again in 4 to 5 months' time. And I think there's a lot going on. You see it as quite, what's the word, not a major thing, but I think for me, doing the job I do as well, I analyse.
What's your job?
What?
What's your job, just in case
Would
people
help.
don't know?
I work in a doctor's surgery. I summarise medical records, which means when patients register with a surgery, the records come in. I have to read everything from when their record began or when they were born, depending if they're 5 years old or if they're 90 years old. I have to read the file and put...
What about the 91?
Well, whatever, but records didn't begin till, like, I think it was the 1950s or something, so you don't generally get letters any further back than that. So I have to read all these files, which could either be that big or they could be this big. I have to read it all. If they've had any major operations, illnesses, blah blah blah. What are you laughing for?
Don't matter.
You doofus. And put it on the screen so the doctors can see. And I also work on reception in a doctor's surgery as well, in the same surgery. So I do read a lot.
She works at my doctor as well, so yeah. I couldn't cheat on her and get an STD even if I wanted to.
I'm not.
Because she'd register it.
Behave. Not necessarily.
Well, you would.
No, because somebody else does that job, new letters, somebody else does. I have to do existing patients.
Yeah, because none of the gossip women in your place are going to tell you, you know, you'd say he's got crap.
No. Don't discuss things like that, it's confidentiality.
Oh
You
yeah.
get fired.
Sorry.
Yeah,
but
I'm very professional. But yeah,
I know you are.
you're quite. I'm quite analytical of things, and you're. Oh, it'll be fine. There's a lot of work that's going to be going on. He does need a lot of support and.
Yeah, I know there's a lot. I'm not saying there's not a lot of work there, but I'll just go with the flow because I just see it as. But you're like every little thing he does.
Because there's actually a lot more than what I realised. There's more of his behaviours actually could be related to the sensory issues, which I didn't realise before. Before I thought, oh, he's just being a little monster. Do you know what I mean? But in fact...
He isn't a naughty kid,
No, he's not naughty, but part of his... There's different sensory things, whereas they're undersensitive or they're oversensitive. And he's undersensitive to certain things, so... And also he's got that... Is it the vestibular one? And the proprioceptive or something, I can't think of that word. Anyway, where part of one of them is they're hyperactive and they have to keep flitting from thing to thing to thing. And he's like that. You can put a film on and 10 minutes later he wants it changing. You can't communicate to him why he doesn't need it changing or why he can't, because he doesn't understand. So you change the film, 10 minutes later he'll want something else on. At the same time as having a film on the telly, he'll have one on the DVD player as well. And he keeps rewinding the DVD player over and over and over and over again. And there's times when it won't rewind anymore because he's at the start and he just goes crazy.
I just performed the scene off Toy Story with him, didn't I?
Yeah, we're at the end of Toy Story 3 where they're holding hands. He's very, he's got a lot of repetitive speech where he's learned certain things. But when it comes to normal communication and things like that, he doesn't get it really, and the same with emotion as well. He doesn't really understand emotion, and he's got a high pain threshold, which is the other worry, whereas that he can hurt himself and he doesn't realise because his sensory in that area is under responsive, so he doesn't know he's hurt himself. There's times where it's very rare he'll cry when he's hurt himself, and there's times where he falls over and he'll go, oh sorry, or he'll ask us if we're okay because he's heard us saying that to him, but he doesn't get the pain thing, does he really? And that's a bit of a worry because you never know. He goes down the slide front first, he's got no sense of danger. He doesn't care, so it's all quite scary, but I don't know. And then again with the whole sense thing with his eating and that, he likes to smell things. He's been smelling a Mickey Mouse DVD. That was yesterday. Don't know why. I don't question it anymore.
Sometimes when he does, he acts out certain things to him, what's he doing? Then you realise, he's asking for a film, or he's
or he'll be
doing
stuff on his head, or and you don't know what he means.
Or he does that. I can't even do it.
He does this with his hand, whereby he'll bend he'll do it further than that. And we found out the other day from physio, apparently it's a sensory thing whereby he's getting some sort of message to his brain by doing that or something. And the same, he's started tiptoeing recently and headbanging, and it's because it's like a sensory thing where he can't communicate normally to his brain. The senses aren't doing what they need to do, so he tries to get them there other ways. It's very complicated. There's a lot to it's a really complicated and intricate disorder.
Condition.
It's a lifelong thing.
They sat you down, didn't they?
Our physio with
another reason why I hate being at work.
Yeah, the thing.
Because I couldn't go.
The physio and the consultant did mention that dyspraxia is probably going to be. So it's a sensory processing or sensory modulation difficulties, whichever way you want to look at it. It's development delay, and that kind of stems down to dyspraxia as well, which is another really complicated thing. There's lots of elements to it, and the autistic traits is then it's all interlinked somewhere along the line, and they're lifelong things. They're not curable. You just learn coping mechanisms and things like that, and things might get worse before they get better. I think things have got a little worse over the past few weeks in certain areas that he's doing things, but like I said,
I Is it Saturday morning or Sunday morning or something? It was Sunday, wasn't it? I'll just let him trash the place and he's more than happy.
That's another. He likes to make mess. He will pull out the whole DVD and books off the shelves, and he'll walk over them. I don't know why he does it.
But I'll let him do it. I'll let him do it on Sunday, man.
Good balance anyway. But walking over a pile of DVD cases is dangerous, and he just I don't get why he does it.
He's an adrenaline junkie.
And he likes to throw stuff. He loves throwing stuff. The one thing at physio the other day, she was trying to get him to kick a ball. He will not kick a ball. He doesn't know how to kick a ball. He has no interest in kicking a ball.
Daddy doesn't know how to kick a ball either.
He'll throw a ball, but he doesn't get how to kick it. But yeah, he likes to make a lot of mess. He will get up, and in the bedroom he'll take all the toys out. And he'll take all the toys out, just tip them all over the floor and sit in the middle of them. And he might throw them, but he don't really play with anything. He just makes a massive mess.
I just like his weird little tendencies, man.
Yeah.
They're his weird little things.
And he keeps repeating, if he's trying to speak to us about something, we generally can't understand. I wouldn't say we can understand in general when he talks to us about stuff. We can pick up on certain words, but there's times where we'll go, yeah mate, or wow, really? Or, we haven't got a clue what he's saying, and I feel awful doing it. But
the only thing I'm worried about is his physical things, that the fact he ain't going upstairs and he can't really run.
He can't jump.
He can't jump.
He's got no balance when he's running.
That's the only things I'm worried about. That I want those to develop. I think as soon as those develop, I'll just deal with him and the way he is. He's got his own little strange tendencies. It's like, cool, deal with him.
The throwing thing is can be a bit dangerous, can't he? Because he's got a good throw.
Yeah, he's got a good throw.
And he's been doing that since he could crawl, which was 11 months old. He's been throwing stuff.
Yeah, but sorry, I haven't been doing it all the time, has he?
No, but he does like to throw a lot. I thought he'd grown out of it, but no. He started throwing forwards now at his sister. She was lying on the sofa and he just starts throwing DVD cases at her.
It is that stuff we've got to get him out of.
I know, it's so hard. And we can't potty train him, which is a bit of a... he likes to sniff poo and stuff like that, which...
He loves to sniff a bit of poo.
He loves his poo. We've
his
had
own
to
poo, not
get big vests and long bottoms and stuff to try and stop him, because what he'll do is go to bed. If he's pooed, he'll put his hand in his nappy and he'll sniff it.
And then you go up and it's on his face.
And it's on his face, on his blankets.
But yeah, we
Anyway.
thought we'd give you an update. Also, the fact I haven't done any video clips today. I will tomorrow. I'm going out tomorrow. But look how happy she is. I'm going out.
Oh, I'm not bothered. I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, of course. If I took you seriously, but I don't.
Anyway, so yeah.
God, looks like I've got a massive chin.
Well, my chins are hidden by my beard.
I wish I had a beard.
Got a bit
Or
of
maybe
a
not.
beard.
Piss off. Excuse the language.
Anyway, yeah, so I'll give you an update. But if anybody like is dealing with the same situation or anything like that, please comment below because we'd love to chat to you about it.
Or if you've been, if you've been through it, if you're going through it, or if you've been through it and you've got any coping, because at the minute we're waiting on appointments, which might take a while. So yeah,
we're going to work through it.
Either we'll work through it,
Our sensory journey.
Crawl through it, because I feel like that's what I'm doing at times. Yeah.
Do we?
It's really lame.
Anyway, so yeah, thought we'd give you an update. We're nearly at 15 minutes, so we're going to get off.
Yeah.
Your fringe is fine.
No, it isn't.
Your fringe is fine. But for now,
peace out. I too. Get off. Bye.
Bye.